Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Legion video. Today we've got a quick little gold making guide that's actually pretty damn nifty. It's a decently new method as well, and I found that it's been very powerful and probably will be good for the next few weeks. Basically, players have finally worked out how to get the hidden corrupted skin for the Ashbringer. Now that normally isn't how a gold making video starts, but as it turns out, one of the steps in getting this skin actually involves two items that I think a lot of us, more veteran players might remember and will almost certainly regret vendoring in the past. So a thoroughly read copy of Nat Pagel's Guide to Extreme Angling and Nat Pagel's Guide to Extreme Angling are both items that are needed for this quest. As it happens, they can be sold on the auction house. Their sources are unchanged from what they were years ago, so with the Guide to Extreme Angling, you just need to get that from looting the corpses of your enemies in Alterac Valley, and for the thoroughly read copy, the other version of it, that drops from the Dusty Tombs in Dire Maul. Now, to give you a quick little summary of my experience of this gold making method, I went into Dire Maul East, cleared my little farming loop, which I'll talk about later on in the video. I did that twice. I got one Dusty Tomb, which meant that I got one of the guides to extreme angling. I put that on the auction house, and then within an hour it sold for 12,000 gold. So I maybe got 12,000 gold for 10 minutes of work and about half an hour or an hour of waiting. So it's pretty damn good, and I'm on a populated server, which means supply and demand is probably going to be favoring the side of supply. Anyway, as you probably have realized by this stage, both of the sources are quite niche, and general awareness of this entire thing is pretty niche as well. I think this video might somewhat begin to change that. But anyway, both of them are selling quite well on auction houses, with the Dire Maul drop going from 5k to 20k on most servers, and then the PvP one actually going for quite a bit more. Now, this is something that I imagine will run out of steam very quickly on highly populated servers, as I think it's going to be quite easy for supply to outstrip demand, but for the lower pop servers, I think this will be sustainable for quite a while, and do remember that as time goes on, people will make Paladin alts, so there will be some level of demand for this item going into the future. Now, I found that the Alterac Valley drop is by far the most annoying and time-consuming of the pair. I've done 2 AV runs, one of them had a really big team fight going on for most of the duration of the BG. Unfortunately, I didn't loot any, but I did see 2 drop in chat. You just need to be really quick when enemies die and be the first person to click them to actually loot the corpse. Now, the Dire Maul one, well, it's far easier to get, so you could run a really quick loop of Dire Maul East to get it. Just run into the instance, then hop down immediately to the lower level, then look. It's around the middle of the eastern wall. That's where I actually found my first Dusty Tomb. Now, the tombs are not a 100% drop rate, but I'm pretty sure the fishing guide is a 100% drop rate from the tomb. Now, once that's done, just head to the exit of that room, then head to the corridor and go upwards. Then head up the raised platform to a boss called Lethendris. Now, there's a spawn location for the book on the top left of her platform, so have a check there, then jump straight off her platform, run up the same level of the room that you started on, and instead of heading to the dungeon entrance, just head to the right. There will be a drop at the bottom right of the small area there. You'll see it in the video. Once that's done, once you've checked there, head out of the instance, reset it, and you just want to keep on doing that until you get a few of the Dusty Tomes. So I'd only really bother farming up 1 or 2 of these. I initially didn't see them as being a really fast seller, but then mine sold within an hour, so you know what, I'd say maybe farm up 5 of these, or 4 or 5 of them. Get yourself a decent stock so you're not having to run back to Dire Maul all the time in the case that they actually do sell well for you. Anyway, so do your Dire Maul stuff. You can farm Alterac Valley if you really want to, but I'm personally not going to because I don't really care about the gold that much, and it's a little bit too up to chance and frustrating for my liking, especially because you are competing with other players for that drop. Now, that said, they do seem to be selling for a lot more money, so perhaps it's worth it to you. I spent 10 minutes farming Dire Maul, as I said, and then I had the book sell with 1 hour for 12,000 gold, and that was around 10 AM on my server. So definitely not peak times at all. Now, I'm always a bit trepidatious for videos like this, but I was able to sell it on my own pretty damn quickly, and that's why I think we're good to go with this video overall. Now, it's likely you'll be able to farm these faster than they will actually sell, so I'm not really sure that slapping a gold per hour value will sort of do anyone much good here. I mean, technically, I got 12,000 gold worth of item in 10 minutes, so am I going to go and say that this is a 72,000 gold per hour farming method? Well, for some people it might be, but I don't think that's the best way to do things, because that's not going to be representative of what everyone's experience is. Kind of unlike, say, the Obliterum situation earlier on, where I really do feel like that was such a surefire sell that you almost could give it a gold per hour value, even though I actually didn't when it came to doing the video. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. 2 quick little ways you can get some money, so good luck with it, and yeah, I'll see you next time.